Giving myself a minute. Let me get a drink
here after regrouping over at Zoe's.
And Ganny was gone.
Yes, we never did find Ganny.
Okay. So I woke up one day and I was blowing my horn and I blew my horn and I blew my horn and I blew my horn. And then I went from there and then I went upstairs and I took a dive and I went, Bhar! And I was running around and I was doing lots of exciting things. And I was running around and my bear was growing up. So I went to say hello to my bear that Zoe had given me. And I was going around and around. And Lolita said, Bhar, we need to talk. So then we sat down upon this chair. And we sat in this chair and we sat in this chair. And Lolita told me of my friends in the north not being my friends, which I did not believe. I said, how could that be? They are my friends. I have brought them cookies. They must be my friends. They definitely are my friends. I mean, I have brought them cookies. How can they not be my friends? She then claims that they had hurt
Bhar.
They had hurt Ganny. And then I was going through. And then
Bhar.
Yes.
Can we get to the point?
Oh yes, I'm sorry. Wait. Yes, I can get to the point. Of course. And so then I was very sad. And then we were walking around and I was very sad. And I went to dive and I was like, Bhar. Because I was very, very sad. And I didn't know what was wrong. And I wanted Ganny back. And I didn't understand why my best friends were not my best friends. And why would they hurt people? And Ganny was gone and I did not know where Ganny was. And I was very sad. And I almost decided that I should not live here anymore and I should run away because I was not safe. And I did not know what to do. So then I ran away. And then, no, I did not run away. I went to gather. And then I was gathering. And then Gucci came. And then we went walking. We went walking. And then from there we went to say we were going to look for Ganny. So we went to look for Ganny. So we were going all over the place. So we went to the tavern. And at the tavern I was very sad and I sat upon the roof. I would not dance. I laid down on the dancing table. I would not dance. And then I went upon the roof and Lolita and I talked about how being family. And we were family. And she needs me. She needs me so. So we went to look for Nolita's house. And then we went to Nolita's house. And then we went there. And we were going through, and then we went to the island, and everybody looked sad, and I did not know why. I did not have seen Ganny's house before. I did not know where Ganny's house was. Did you know where Ganny's house was before? I did not know where Ganny's house was before. So then from there, everybody was sad, and I ran away because I was very, very distraught. I did not know where Ganny was, and her home was gone, and I was very lost and distraught, and I did not know how to handle it. So then, after some time, after sitting upon a rock, Ganny, Gucci, and Zoe and Lolita found me and they talked to me and they said they needed me to gather. We must gather so I can go gather and find Ganny. And from there, I was going. And then we came home and I was very concerned that since Ganny was gone, that you or Nolita would be taken as well. And I did not know how to deal with that. So from there, I went through and I put a cat in each of your rooms so that way you would be safe. And there you would be safe. And then the next day I had woken and there was a note found that Ganny was safe. She was definitely safe. I was very relieved. So then we went on a search and we found Ganny and we went up to Ganny's and she lives in the trees like I told you. You know the tree that I told you. She's in the tree. It's a very tall tree. And we went up there and I was very happy. Oh, before that, by the way, Gucci brought me a gorilla. So that cheered me up a little bit. So I had the gorilla and then I'm going through and then we found Ganny's house and we went to Ganny's house. And then when we came back, before we came back, there were people here and they had stopped by and they were looking for fish people. And so I looked in the water. I did not see any fish people here. There were no fish people here. So I kept going and kept looking. And I could not find the fish people. So then we went and found Ganny. And then when we came back, the people were here and they were still looking for fish people. And I couldn't find the fish people. And they're not here in the water. I do not know where these fish people are. So I kept going. And then we had Ganny. And then there was a plan. There was apparently a lion sleeping in a castle up in the north. So then, excuse me, I'm speaking. So then the lion was sleeping, they told me. So we went to go see the lion sleep in this castle. And I went up there and Gucci could not. Gucci had to take a little rest. So it was Ganny, Nolita, and I. And we went there and we went really quiet in the dark and it was very dark and scary. There were storms everywhere and I couldn't see anything. And excuse me, let me get a drink of water. And then so we went and I kept saying, where is the lion? I do not see a lion sleeping. I do not see a lion sleeping. There was no lion sleeping there. Why are we here to go see a lion sleeping when there's no lion sleeping here?
Okay, you made your point. The lion was not sleeping.
Yes, it was not there. I could not see it. It was not there. Why would a lion be sleeping there? So then they told me to gather as they had to go deliver a gift. So they wrote a note and delivered a gift to the castle. And then they came back and then they went again. And I still told them I did not see a lion. I did not know where the lion was.
Bhar.
And then so then from there, they told me to gather again and I went and gathered again.
Bhar.
Yes.
Where was the lion sleeping?
Well, not in the jungle. I do not know. It was near the castle. I could not see it. It was very dark. So then they were running, and the old man was chasing us. And I ran and ran and ran and ran and ran. And I was running and running and running, and we all split back, but we had to meet at Guchu's. And I got back, and Ganny got back, but Nolita did not. Nolita did not, and I was very, very sad. And then Guchu was still sleeping, and I was going, Nolita! Nolita! Guchu! Guchu! And I didn't know what to do, and it was very sad. And then so I thought I was lost in Nolita, and I was very, very sad, and I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to do. And Guchu would not wake up, and after crying and crying and crying, and then eventually Nolita showed up. Nolita showed up with Ganny, and we were all safe, and everybody was fine, and I was very happy again, and everything was good. And then we came home, and then I slumbered, but I would like to put the gorilla in my room. I think the gorilla could fit in my room. Don't you think the gorilla could fit in my room? Because the bear is in my room, not my brother Bear.